Here is one of the biggest failures I've had while working with clients in my business. Hi, I'm Sam. I'm the founder of Freedom in Marketing, and in today's video I want to share with you something a little bit different. In a lot of the videos I like to talk about success stories, how my system for helping my clients create loyal, hyper-engaged fans of their brand who become their dream first-time clients, and then how we can apply proven strategies and systems to get your one-time clients into repeat clients who pay monthly and annually. I always talk about success stories, so today I want to talk about a failure that I had. This goes back to 2019 is when I first met this client. This was when I had my first company, I think. First or second, it was either the big copywriter or Money Maker Copy. And this particular coach was involved in sport. They helped young athletes in person get better, so hopefully they could go on to play at a college level and to get scholarships. So they came with me, they had an email list with 50,000 people. They had all of these testimonials from pretty well-known people in that sport, basically endorsing this trainer, endorsing this person. They had all the ingredients there to make it a success. So I go in, I try to do my daily emails and promotion and things, and what we find is that that email list of 50,000 suddenly goes down to about 10,000 because they've collected the email addresses over the years, and 80% of them are no good. They are not the target audience. We have to just clean the email list. The next thing is that we all know what happened in 2020 and 2021. And long story short, that if you're operating a business where you have to work, where a lot of your revenue and a lot of the value you provide is training and coaching someone in person, then obviously with what happened in 2020 and 2021 would be a disaster for your business, which it was for this particular client. They ended up having to get a $50,000 loan from the government or from whatever it is, as some kind of thing that was offered to small, medium enterprises at the time. And I also know that the owner of the business had to take a loan from his father just to meet payroll one month. It was a pretty bad situation to be in. Long story short, I tried my hardest in order to get them more clients. I tried my hardest to help him convert his in-person coaching into something online. We successfully did manage to create a video training program, which we sold for about $40, $50. And that was relatively successful. It generated about 10 grand a month in sales. When you factor in advertising cost as well, I think this particular funnel that I built them gave them a 4x return on ad spend on Facebook ads at the time. And this was just something that they used as the main sort of source of their income in their business, neglecting to turn their first-time buyers, people who bought the video training program, into repeat buyers and to upsell into their higher price coaching. Communication broke down. It just became a major problem. In the end, what I was doing for them was not working. There's a whole bunch of reasons why it wasn't working. Part of it's my responsibility and I'm to blame, part of it is the client, part of it is that sometimes things don't work. And ultimately we ended the agreement. I'm not sure how they are currently doing in their business, but I do know that the business manager has left the company and they are probably just going month to month struggling like they did before. So that's one of the times where it didn't work. So if I were to kind of break down and analyze what I did wrong in this scenario here, so I can learn from my mistakes in the future, and that is that unfortunately I went into this client relationship with a loose idea of a framework and a system that I wanted to apply to them, and I'm confident that I could get results because I've done it before, but I did not have a solid process and this is what we're going to do, this is what is required of you, this is how we're going to do it. Instead it was just sort of, this is what we're going to do here and potentially that, and this led to massive miscommunication. The client went and did his own thing, did not follow what I did. Not the client's fault at all. I'm exactly the same when I learn things. Entrepreneurs typically are. You like to do things your own way. So I went in there without a clear process of what to do and then wondered why it didn't work. The client was also a little bit stubborn and did not want to try new things or change new things. They did not necessarily take this part of the business as seriously as they should have done. They were more interested in copying what other people in their industry were doing, which was focusing on recording TikTok videos. But again, whether it worked or not, I don't know. Let me just explain things why they wanted TikTok. So they wanted TikTok because their target audience was actually teenagers. They wanted to work with teenagers to help them get to a college level skill and to actually play at college level in some of the universities in America. And they wanted to help these kids with talent in this sport get a scholarship and then go on to do great things. So their reasoning was that, well, we need to speak to these kids on TikTok. Their target audience were teenagers who wanted to play this sport at the college level. They wanted these kids to get the scholarship, and their view was, well, these people are on TikTok, we need to talk to them now. My argument here was, well, the fact of the matter is that it's the parents that you should be talking to here, because it's the parents that are going to pay your fee. It's the parents that are going to pay for their kids to go, and quite likely it's the parents that are helping their kids pay for further education anyway. Why don't you try to talk to the parents and position your offer in a way that can help them sort of reframe the high investment it will take to work with you as something that we can help your kid get a scholarship, which is going to save you all this money in the future. But they didn't want to do it, they wanted to do it their own way, and ultimately things went downhill. Anyway, this has gone on too long. So the key lesson here is I can have the best offer in the world. I can present with you all of these testimonials. In fact, I've got a 15-page PDF with testimonials from people I've worked with in the past. But it might not work for you. You have to kind of have the systems in place. You have to buy into the way that we do things, and we have to kind of agree on what we're going to do moving forward to get you the results, because otherwise it won't work. That's all I've got for you. If you'd like to explore ways we can work together, check out the description below. Make it a great day. See you in the next video.